Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
Well,
hello. It's Pat and JT, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And 402-403-9478 is our phone number. You can text us whatever you want. Just no sketchy pictures, please.
All right, so what?
No sketcy pictures.
That's actually exclusively what I text Pat.
Right?
Sketchy pictures usually.
Yeah. You're the only one that needs to be told that. Last couple of days, last couple episodes, we kind of dipping back into the not social media kind of pop culture type of stories a little bit. Britney Spears in the headlines this week. Big deal going down. They've decided that the conservatorship is going to end. And so did you see the pictures that she posted of her in the plane?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 18 minutes after.
That's the first time her ever in a plane, in that prop plane. And she was flying it. Did you see that stuff,
No,
Nick?
I did not see it.
Of
course, it's been difficult to not pay attention to the Britney Spears stuff.
You do follow Britney, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, loosely. The thing I was, my favorite podcast, like news podcast, did a thing on her this week. And her testimony, I forget that she's from Louisiana and has that accent it seems to not match her singing voice at all.
Right, exactly. That's kind of like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Right. When she talks, you're like, "What? Whoa, wait, whoa."
Well, even like British singers or Australian singers don't have an accent when they sing for whatever reason.
Right.
Most of them don't. Did you see the follow up Netflix special or whatever documentary episode?
Out?
Yeah, like a week ago. Some of the stuff that people witnessed the family and the security team doing to keep tabs on Britney is unbelievable. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff. A lot of people are going to get in trouble for what they did.
Right.
Had a mirror iPad that mirrored her phone so they could keep tabs on her texts between her and her attorneys. It was crazy.
Which may be illegal.
It is.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it came out this week. That was part of the testimony. Said that they had another filing this week that James, and I like how this article delineates between James and Jamie, because a lot of times they call him Jamie and that gets confusing for people because of her sister, right? And you're like, wait, which Jamie? You know what?
Yeah.
But James crossed what they called unfathomable lines, engaging in illegal surveillance, including communications with her lawyer as well at that time. And that lawyer was giving her dad information as well. But they were doing all kinds of stuff. And then the Controlling Britney Spears documentary, the FX network, the dueling documentaries, I guess they should say, that had come out, which exposed a lot of this stuff too. It's just crazy.
Yeah. They would think that they could keep that under wraps and do that and spy on somebody like that for that long.
Yeah.
But they did for 13 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I mean.
And her argument of how am I not able to make decisions for myself yet make millions of dollars for other people? To me, that's just pretty chilling.
Yeah.
That she made so much money for other people.
And at one point, she was she was told no, she couldn't buy a pair of Skechers in the mall. She's like, you don't need Skechers. She was given she was making $350,000 a show in Vegas. That's how much was being deposited into her account, and she was getting $2,500 a month.
That's crazy.
And even that money was monitored.
Yeah. I would argue no one needs Skechers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's some good Skechers. There's some really cool ones.
They're solid walking shoes, I guess. So.
But they were. You think they were saving her by that? It's like, no, we're trying to do you a favor, Britney.
It's like, dude, meaning you don't need them, not because you don't have the money. You just don't need them.
You just don't need those.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood.
Isn't it crazy when you think about, think about the two experiences in Las Vegas. Her experience, she can't buy a pair of tennis shoes. And then you've got Michael Jackson.
Oh, buying gold monkeys.
Right? Who could buy, and Nicolas Cage, I think, was another one too, when he went through that wild child spirit period.
I bet he regrets that now.
Where he bought, like Tibetan masks and just all this crazy shit. But Michael Jackson, nobody was around him to say no. Nobody would say no to him. And because
they didn't want to get blocked out.
But that's the weird part, because with Britney, they had control over money. They had control over her. They were getting paid, but they were so greedy they didn't want her to spend any of this money, so they get more. Whereas on Michael Jackson's side, they were getting paid, but they didn't care if he spent money because they were getting paid. As long as they agreed with him, he kept writing checks. You know what I mean? It's just like they both. I mean, that's messed up.
Yeah, I wish I had enough money where I could just just buy gold
Buy whatever.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Just all that stuff.
Me too. Maybe one day.
I did stop and buy a lottery ticket last night. It didn't work out.
Oh.
It didn't. I mean,
Did you debate yourself before you spent the money? You're like, do I need to do this? $5?
Yeah.
$1? Do I need this? Do I
It was
really
$2.
need this?
It's $2 now.
now.
Yeah, no, I did
Yeah.
it anyway.
So my brother, who's very frugal and like pinches every penny, he loves buying lottery tickets, and he follows the jackpot very closely because his comment is like the $2 is worth the serotonin you get of what will happen.
Just
if I
the
win.
excitement of thinking of what could be.
Yeah. So I don't follow it that closely, and I don't buy them frequently. But like if I'm in a group of people that like the thing we do tonight is gonna buy tickets and watch the jackpot come in, I'll buy some tickets. Yeah, I'll do it.
I remember once we were at a bar in where were we? God, it was down by Philly. It's in South Central Nebraska or south around Beatrice maybe area, little town. I can't remember which one, but anyway, you walk in. There's like 6 other people in the bar, and they have a pickle machine, and so it's got 4 things full of pickle cards, and you can just pay for how many pickle cards you want. We bought out the entire
which is
slot
what,
of them.
$100 maybe, or were they a quarter a piece, or what were the pickles?
Yeah, it was like I think they were $1 a piece, and it probably was $100. Maybe a little more. Maybe it was more than that. But it was a whole sleeve of them. They had just put them in there because there's by my logic, by all of our logic, there's got to be a winner in there.
Right. There has to be.
I
If you
mean,
spend $100 and you win 150, at least you're still at $50.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Yeah, and we didn't win any big bucks, but I know it was the entire
Did you
night
break even?
playing. Who remembers?
Yeah.
By the time we got done.
Yeah.
But I remember buying that entire sleeve of pickle cards and sitting there ripping those things open. Man, that is a lot of effort.
That is such a small town thing to do, because I remember doing that when going to the bars in small towns, just ripping pickle tabs all over the place.
Yeah.
Pickle cards piss me off, and then also the ones where you have to rub them off with the little thingy.
I'm not a fan of that either. And then the little dusty stuff
Yes.
gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell me if I got it. Do I have a winner?
Just scan it. Can you just scan it?
Yeah.
But that's that's right there. That I think somebody has a problem. If you're not like, a part of the fun is scratching, but if you just go, if you buy 50 tickets and go, just scan them, Rick, at QT,
I know.
and it's like, I mean, I guess it cuts out the middleman,
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not there for the exercise.
Do you remember that poor guy in Wisconsin that died? He drowned. I think it was just in the last week. And when they found him, he had a winning lottery ticket in his pocket. Hadn't cashed it in yet.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope his family got it. I suppose it's one of those things where they can't pass it on either.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
It's in his pocket.
Is there a thing like? No, I think they have to. Whoever has it has to cash it, and then like some of them you can do like the cash payout, or you can do the annuity type thing, but it can be passed on under certain circumstances once it's been. But he would have had to been the one.
Well, I didn't read the story. It could have been a $2 whatever.
Oh,
it
for
just
the
said
love.
the headline said winner or
Clickbait.
whatever.
Clickbait.
Yeah, totally was.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I did win like $50 last week playing Keno.
I love Keno.
Yeah,
Keno's
it's fun.
What's your game?
So the pick, oh my gosh. So I was with a friend who plays a lot of Keno, and he had a strategy that I think pick 3. Yeah, it was pick 3.
Pick 3 is my favorite.
Yeah,
My favorite.
yeah, it
It's
was
a
pick
great
3.
payoff. It's a great payoff because it's not a lot of numbers, but if you hit it,
Yeah, decent return.
yeah. It's not that bad.
And I think I put $10 down and hit it once, and so got $50 or $60.
Yeah.
So I
good.
was like,
Yeah.
it was, and
Pays for
again,
the night.
Yeah, and similar to the lottery discussion, it's fun to watch the numbers come in.
Set it and forget it, right?
Yeah.
You know, exercise. You just sit there, enjoy your meal, have a few drinks, watch the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for the one where the little elephant shows up, or where the different
baseball
characters at the baseball pitcher and Yes. Oh my God, that's true. And it's funny is that back to this Britney Spears thing real quick. When I was looking up to see what happened with this because I'd seen it earlier this week, and when you look up her name, there was like 2 or 3 news stories that were at the very top of the page, like direct links, and then all the other links on the page. Britney Spears poses topless in Daisy Dukes. Britney Spears pulls down shorts with no visible underwear. Britney Spears,
What?
15
From like a
most
long
naked
time ago?
Instagram. Britney Spears posts nearly nude bathroom self. These are recent. She's been doing this.
Oh yeah, her Instagram
Right?
has been just a dumpster fire the last 6 weeks.
Right, and then when she posted that picture of her in the plane, and she says, "First time flying a plane, first time in a prop plane. I was scared." And then it says she also promised new content coming soon. concluding the post with new pics and then a winky face.
Oh,
and
no.
so everybody's excited about that.
Oh, no.
So now she's on her own. She can do what she wants.
I don't think she was technically flying the plane. I think the pilot had total
She
control.
looked like
of the
she
fighter.
was in the.
I feel like
she was on the right.
She was on the right side, and there's two yokes. But I mean, it's kind of like the driver's instructor's car. It's like the kids that are all nervous and scared, but they have a steering wheel and brakes on the passenger side. So it's like you're driving, you're flying, but you're really not flying. Yeah.
You've got a net.
Yeah, you've got a net.
You definitely got a net.
Yeah.
So the next court date for her is going to be November 12th. About the entire.
So then it'll be because he's off now, and then it'll be completely done, and then everything's just it's up to her. She can manage everything.
I think so. I think there's still somebody that's looking over, like has part of the conservatorship of her person, and there's somebody that she had chosen to help with that. I'm not really sure because Jamie Lynn was doing that for a while too, and then she stepped away. It's just that's a mangled mess, but regardless, it's insane.
So I'm excited for one of these documentaries to have her in it and to hear
know.
the in-depth story from her. But I remember one of the early ones, I think it was on the one with FX and like the first one that broke the story, saying how most of the conservators are that relationship, how the conservatee kind of helps pick, or it's not always the abusive father controlling everything.
Well, that goes even to her attorney that she has now, that she got permission to hire who she wanted to for once. And that's the attorney she has now that has led this charge. Because prior to that, any attorney she had to be approved by her dad. Even her boyfriends had to be approved by her dad. She's 39.
Yeah.
She just got engaged too.
Yeah. Super gross.
This month. But yeah, so, and that was part of it too, because she was going to put together a prenup, but she didn't want her dad to be part of it.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I would not a chance. No way.
Just crazy shit. I don't know. But the poor thing. And then you watch her do her thing and she's making money. She's just prints money.
Yeah. I mean, they did. They raked her over the coals for 13 years or whatever it was.
A lot of money. So what have you been up to otherwise, Nick? What's been going on in your world?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on.
Speaking of
fun
engaged,
to be back.
do you guys have a date for your wedding
We
yet?
do, yes. So Emmy's birthday, we got engaged on her birthday last year. So next year, July 16th, it'll be at the Kimpton in the new hotel in the Blackstone district. So that's exciting. Wedding planning, there's a lot to do. We kind of have the big picture stuff like venue, photographer, date, but like guest list and all that stuff we're still working on.
Fun.
Yeah, Emmy is in the production of a music video.
Neat.
Which is fun. I have a friend who is making a television show for PBS and then moving to Los Angeles. And when he gets to LA, he wanted to have a music video in his portfolio. So asked if he could make the music video for free.
And she's like, "Oh, for God's sake,
yeah,
really?"
Yeah. We're like, we're
okay.
yes. We're interested.
Go ahead, exploit me. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of been a fun, big project that's been taking a bunch of weekends and stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to kind of have that out. And
that's
share.
cool.
Yeah.
When it'll be done, do you know?
Mid to late October is what I heard.
Sweet.
So,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's great. Which, speaking of which, you might want to remind where everybody can find her music.
Oh, everywhere. So if you search Emmy Joe, we have a podcast together. And so you can find the podcast, which has her like intro music is her singing, but then also she has 2 songs out wherever you listen to music, YouTube, Spotify. So fun stuff.
That's awesome.
Cool. All right.
Thanks for jumping in here. There wasn't a lot of facts to check. I know.
Facts to
really.
check. Besides
not
the
today.
Britney Spears stuff.
There was one thing that was kind of funny. I thought they had blocked off in front of the courthouse so her followers could be out there, and they were marching in support of her. And one of their chants was, "Hey, hey, ho, ho, the conservatorship has got to go." That's a mouthful.
What and who wrote the original?
Hey, hey,
the original hey hey ho ho. Like who? What angry mobs? Like hey, I got an idea. Let's go hey hey ho ho. Blah blah blah
This
blah
shit's
blah
gotta
blah.
go.
Yeah.
Hey, ho, ho, this shit's got to go.
Right. I would think we need a rebrand. If people want to cut through, it's like it's the same stuff.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
What is your favorite Britney Spears song?
Oh my God.
Probably Toxic.
Okay.
And funny, that was one of the songs, of course, they were doing. They were singing Toxic and they were singing Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yes.
Out in the streets, of course. The Britney, I can't think of one that I don't like. I mean, honestly, you hear Britney just across the board.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yes.
But you think back, though, about when she first came out, her and Christina Aguilera both had way too many middle-aged guys that liked their music.
Especially, and that's
They still do.
And they were... And they were dressed, and they're both dressed like kind of like the schoolgirl thing.
Thinking back to it now, like it.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
We are just a society of pervs.
Yeah, especially Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yes.
She was 16 at the time, and
But
the
her
way they
market,
dressed.
her people knew exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
Right?
But even if you compare her to like Olivia Rodrigo, who's like the kind of pop singer of today,
Right.
They're presented very differently.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
She was. I mean, and same way with Christina though too. You think
Yeah.
about it, the way that was done in the '90s. What was acceptable?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, it almost gives you anxiety.
One of my favorite parts on that documentary is watching. It had footage of Britney Spears playing in a mall because, like, before she was famous,
Yes.
she would tour in malls, and that is so like.
Have you ever seen Tiffany footage? Oh my God, Tiffany
yeah.
came to Omaha. I don't know how many times. Tiffany
Brittany
and who
came to
else?
Omaha.
And Britney
She played
came to
at
Omaha.
She came to Westroads. Justin Bieber came to Westroads and played in the center
Yeah.
court. Like it was.
That was
crazy.
like the
Whoa.
tour. That was before there were the big not stadiums, but I want to say the big theater. Like Civic Auditorium was considered a big venue
Right.
back then.
Yeah.
And that was.
And
you
these
don't
kids,
even
and
know
they
what-
had just like,
Yeah, who's Tiffany?
yeah, I'm sure you've heard her. Well, I'll play you something. But yeah,
Okay.
you can go on YouTube and search Justin Bieber
Just pull it
Omaha,
up.
and you can see, you can see because they shot a video as they're driving to the mall, and then kind of there a little bit, and then when
Yeah.
they were leaving, going back to the airport, doing whatever
Who
they were
else
going
was?
to do.
Who's the other one? Not Tiffany. Who was her counterpart?
Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson.
But I don't know if she ever played in the mall though.
I'm sure she did.
I would have been there.
So the first when you Google Justin
Yeah.
Bieber Omaha, the first result is KETV. Bieber lookalike spotted at Westroads.
Fact check. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about
See
to
if you
watch
can-
this video. Yeah.
The Tiffany one. I think We're Alone Now. Is that one of them? No.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Wow. Some of that stuff's just embedded. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday.
But you remember Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth, could sing it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Can sing right along with her. Right along with her. So yeah, we'll let you kind of jump down that rabbit hole and
Yeah.
take a look at those early '90s.
And also research that guy's lottery ticket, see how much it was for.
Yeah.
And we'll get
Oh
back-
my
get back
gosh,
to it.
this is 2010. He played. Oh, this is so cringy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
Hit
Yeah.
play. Let me just-
Send me that link and I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh
that's
my
awesome.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hilarious.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
you're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so click in the link in the description, and you can watch the cringy video along with Nick as well. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Tweet to us. It's Pat and JT.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.